don't believe God will give me a dream exactly at the hottest moment of my career just to make me give up on it. I think this is the moment to fight for it. And I will. This book will be published. You're gonna hear about this. I'm not gonna give up. To Harry Styles, Shawn Mendes, Five Sauce, and the Vamps. It's hard to put into words how much you mean to me, but today is release day, so I'm gonna try. It's been 5 years since you entered my life. It was March 2017, and I was juggling my career as a PhD student with my dream of being a writer. I had just finished my first draft of what would someday become book 1 in the Alec Brock series, and it was time for my book research. So since my main character is a teen pop star, I googled who were the most popular young artists at the time so I could base my research on. And that's when I fell in love with every single one of you. Since the first day, I thought your songs were amazing, but what really caught my attention was how much of Alec I could see in you. Shawn was his equivalent at the time, same age, same music style. Harry had his attitude, his green eyes, his dimples. Brad from the Vamps had his curly hair, his energy, his stage presence. And then there was James from the Vamps and Luke from Five Sauce, who looked pretty much how I described Alec's guitarist James. And Mike from Five Sauce, who was exactly how I picture Alec's drummer Zach. Not to mention the Cashton ship, that was everything I ever dreamed for Matt and AJ. I got obsessed with all those photos and all those videos, and having a face to attach my characters to made all the difference to me as a writer. I was suddenly so inspired that I couldn't help but dive deep into my imagination. So deep that the real world noticed it and decided I needed an intervention. As I said, I was a PhD student at the time, so there were a lot of expectations on me and on my academic career. So after getting an ultimatum, I accepted that my dream would have to wait a couple of years and did everything I could to focus on my real job. The only problem was, by then you guys had monopolized my iPod, and every time I listened to your songs, I just couldn't ignore this calling inside of me. Everybody in my life was telling me I was crazy to want to walk away from the career I spent the last decade building, just to chase after a dream. But your songs kept telling me differently. I knew in my bones that I had to write this story down. Even if for that I had to sacrifice everything else. So that's what I did. I embraced the criticism, the sacrifices, the loneliness, and finished book 1, then book 2, and now book 3. And it's been your music, your presence here, through your songs, that helped me stay strong and survive the toughest times. Deep down I know it actually been God all along. He put you in my life so I could find comfort in one of the things I love the most, music. But I'm still grateful to you because it was your songs that I listened to day in and day out. It was your faces that helped me bring my characters to life. And the Alec Brock series would without a doubt still be just a dream if it wasn't for you. So this video is to say thank you. I know the chances of you watching this are very slim, but I wouldn't be publishing my 3rd book today if it wasn't for you. So I had to at least try to let you know how much you changed in my life. I love you with all my heart, and I hope to see you soon in your next concert in Paris.